What is going on, everyone? What a beautiful day it's turned out to be in Japan. I've left the flea market and now I am in Chiba, which is well outside of Tokyo. It took me about an hour and a half to get here on a train, and I'm going to be hitting 4 super bizarre book-offs, and I've come to the furthest one away as I'm going to work my way back towards Tokyo. It's a 20-minute walk. It was a 20-minute walk, should I say, but it wasn't as much as that. It's probably about 15. I can see it in the distance. I've never been to these ones. I've never been to here, so we'll have a little look and see what we can find. Bazaar, and across the road Denny's. I know where I'm going to be getting my lunch right about now. Damn, as you can see, this is a very different book off to any that I've been before. You got gaming sections. Yeah, this is big. And it's fucking hot. My life, gone from one extreme to another. Trading cards. Do I get a basket or do I just go with the flow? Oh, I'll tell you what, I need a drink. I know that much. It's quite I've had to take my coat off. It is so damn hot. You go from one extreme to another. It's freezing, not freezing, I think it's about 6 degrees now, but what we've got here. I'm hoping that out here we'll tend to find better prices. DS cassettes. Ah, VHS. First time I've seen VHS out here. So, some Japanese Disney, Pokemon, Gundam, the X-Files. I don't know whether these are going to be hit or bust, because they've not been the best, have they, since I've come here. Seems like there's quite a lot up here. The trainers and the clothing's up here as well. What we got here? Anime. You know, we've got some kaiju. These are newer ones as well. You've got the new Titanosaurus. 6,000 yen though. I think they've started putting all the kaiju stuff up because of people like me. This is quite a big one. Super Sentai. Done. a lot of Super Sentai. Oh, there is some Ultraman mixed in, but it's all modern stuff. See, that's what I'm talking about. What is this? This looks cool. 1997, made in Japan, Bandai. Is this like the computer device? Yeah, look. Comes with the watch. 2,200. Possibly. I'll have to wait and see on that one. Some vintage, 1993. Look at that. 1,400 yen as well. It's not a lot at all. It's like a big gun. It's lovely. Not a bit of me though. These modern but pretty cool. Ultraman playsets. What else we got? Some Star Wars and Masters of the Universe. And these, that's a shame about that. I think, if I'm not wrong, I think these are quite expensive on the card. I might be wrong. Any little gems. System and All-Star figures, I've got them. There's a lot of Spawn in Japan as well. A lot of Spawn. Oh, here we go. I didn't even see these. Casual. It's just all the common stuff though, all the run-of-the-mill Ultraman stuff. Although, if this is the vintage one, and it is, I don't think I've got him. Even these though, like 770 yen. I might get him. It's hard to remember what ones I've got and what ones I haven't. £3,000. I swear they're putting everything up because they know I'm coming. Well, I was saying that these are still really cheap. Which one's this one? Is this that's the 2,000 one? 3,000 yen. I am looking for some. I still need some of the original 80s ones, but I can't remember which ones I need. These ain't too expensive. I'm almost certain I haven't got him. I had a bootleg of him, but I sold it. But this is the original one. I might grab him. There's some mites here, definitely. Those are Kamen Rider. I've got dozens and dozens and dozens of these in stock, if anyone needs any. What we got down here? There's statues. Oh, he's cool. Oh, we've got Mothra. I see that Mothra at the boot sale. Oh no, not Mothra, sorry, Patch. Let's have a little look. 1,800. Is this the new one? Is this the one that's just come out? Yeah, 2022, yeah. Not too bad. Not too bad. Who else we got back here? It's all like modern Ultraman ones. I'm either looking for vintage or I'm looking for ones that I don't have. I'm not seeing too much else here. Yeah. Oh, what's this? this? Oh, this is nice as well, just for the artwork. 1996, although this one's made in China. I know there ain't too much of a difference, but I don't know, I just feel like if it's made in Japan, gives it a bit more of a Bandai's. This is like modern, a lot of modern stuff. Definitely a couple of maybes, not sure about that, but that other set that I see was pretty good, this one. Got some figure sets here, but it's all modern. This stuff's in abundance. Yeah. Okay. It might not be a complete bust then. It's the Gibson. Some G.I. Joes. Transformers. A bit of Beverly Hills, 90210. Thunderbirds. More. A lot of Western stuff. Even the boys, look. Spider-Man. Cable. So to say that was disappointing would be understatement. Underwhelming. Yeah. The book of Super Bazaars have not been nowhere near as fruitful as they were last year, and I thought coming out far like I have, they were taxing. That one was pricey. Like, even the handbags and the Gucci and the Louis Vuitton and all that, it was a lot more surprising, mate. But I've got to keep the faith. I am in Denny's of all places. I'm just going to have a bit of lunch. It's 5 to 1, and I've got another 3 to go to on the way back into Tokyo. So fingers crossed I have a little bit more luck. A couple of nice bits there, but not bits that I really needed, and it's the carrying everything as well. So we'll wait and see. But yeah, let's get cracking. As you can see, still a lovely day, and so far the Super Bazaars have not been paying off. I'm heading to my second one now. It's about an 8-minute walk from the station. I've just left the station. Yeah, I guess that's just the way it is. Like in any form or any country in regards to hunting, you're going to get your good and you're going to get your bad, and at the minute it's all bad. Oh, this is a bit of an unusual one. It's like upstairs, and yeah, let's see what they're saying. I'm going to come in this way. So this will be Super Bazaar book off number 6. Whoa. This is busy, a lot busier, but then it is in a busier area. So tax-free, it's good to know. That means that they want us tourists. That's all the books, lots of books. Double Dragon free. Some Game Boy, Famicom, Super Famicom. Yeah, it's loud, and there's a lot of kids. It's nowhere near as peaceful as the last one. Let's have a little look, see what the prices are. See, look. I see that's in the book off 2 minutes from my house for 1800. See what I mean? Or was it this one? It might have been this one actually. And maybe a little bit of consistency then to the 1800, yeah. Oh. Lemons. Looks sun faded as hell. Mario Kart 900. What else we got here? I don't think I can see any Godzilla, Ultraman movie. There's one single Godzilla down there on his own in the cabinet, one that I've got as well. Come on, let's find the goodness. I had that, I sold it the other day at a show. Lots and lots of anime. Damn, they have got. Oh wow, look at this. Ultraman, it's crazy. Kaijus. Oof. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of youngsters here as well. Not seeing anything I ain't got. Cool little Godzilla. There's a Gachipon. Dragons. Damn, I didn't think it was going to be this busy. Loads of Cayman Rider. There we go. He was at the flea market this morning. I've got him. He's cool. Well, it was a bit better than I've had this before. 2,000 yen though, it's not bad. 1996. This is a X Plus, I think, ain't it? Yeah, X Plus. It's not bad at all. It's like 12 quid a tenner. It's not bad. Be a good opener because the bubble's gone a little bit yellow. What else can we find? This needs to just go in the bin. That is all I've got to say about that. Thunderbirds. Gundam, lots of Gundam kits. Harry Potter. Oh, we've got some bear bricks here. I think the Dean's got these. It's like the X-Men ones. Wrestlers. I've also had that as well and sold it. Is that it for kaijus? Damn. This place has been picked. I ain't gonna go that way. This just looks like it's all model kits. Let's go back this way. Damn. This is like a proper like city one. This feels like I'm like bang in the middle of Tokyo. I know it's Saturday as well, don't get me wrong, but it's all modern. You Power Rangers and Super Sentai fans. Cayman Rider as well. There's just, Jesus Christ. You have to keep your eyes open though, because sometimes other things like slip into these areas. Yeah, I can see some. What we've got here. Some 2021. It's twice we've seen this now. I see this in the other one. I think it was 3,000 in the other shop. $2,000. Transformers. A good mixture of stuff here. That's the new, is that the new? No, it's not, so ignore me. Oh wow, they've got a bit of a Safubi. I've actually got that one. I got him at Superfest last year. Actually the first time probably in any book off where I've seen a handful of Safubi. And Biolante got some, yeah, that's really cool. See that, got that Yutaka kit behind as well. Look at them in the back, they're nice. The old tin toys. I think that's the one I picked up at the flea market earlier. I paid less than 1,500 for him. So this is cool, this Gamera. I'd be interested to see what year it is. Oh, they've got the Godzilla money bank that I've got at the back there, but I've got it boxed. This Gamera looks old. Can't really tell. 30 odd quid. Yeah, them bikes could normally go for a pretty penny. So 11,000 yen, but I'd get the tax back on that. So if I bought that, that'd be 10,000. So that's about 55 quid for the M1 up there. God knows who that mole guy is in the back. After me going around and having a little moan, look what I just found. I will have this, thank you very much. 2,800 yen, so about 15 quid, give or take. I'm not sure what year this is, I think it's 90s. But yeah, I'll take that. And I also found this. I'm not sure if I'm going to grab it, but it's quite big. 3,000 yen. 30th anniversary. The reason I'm thinking not to grab it is because I recently grabbed the Iron Studios T-Rex diorama with the humans and the raptors, and it just kind of don't make sense. As good a price that is, because that's like, you know, not even 20 quid. But it looks similar to the one I paid £300 for. So yeah, I'm going to give that a miss. What's up guys, we are at destination number 3. I have a feeling that this is going to be picked to bits. We are in Funabashi, but as you can see, this book off, which is upstairs there, is in a big shopping complex. So yeah, I'm learning more and more stuff every day, and it's good, to be honest with you. It's good for me exercise, and the thrill of the hunt. It's not obviously been as fruitful as I would like it, but let's get in there and have a look. We never know, you never know what we're going to. Oh, I do see some bear bricks. I'll come back there in a sec. Again, no, it's busy. I suppose, you know what, I probably picked the worst day to come to one of these, to come to all of these, just to pick a Saturday, the day that they're getting absolutely picked to bits. I should have done this on well, I am due to do a load more on Monday, a load of different ones. I see. 10,000 yen for them Godzillas. They have just, Japan has just got way too much Super Sentai. Way too much. Look at it. It's a madness. $1,600. That's the new Mothra. The boring Mothra, Mothra Lava. $11,000. Oh no, this is interesting. Oh, that is lovely. 1998. $5,500. So yeah, about 30 quid. Not too bad. And that isn't one I've got. It's nice just to see vintage stuff. I feel like you come into these places, like 97% of it is modern. There's just so much of it churning around. Oh yeah, the old. Oh. Vintage Geigen. What's this? $2016. They just band-aids it. It churns so much stuff out. 1998, made in Japan, but not a bit of me. Oh, there's a playset up there. Ultraman playset. 1300, but it's big. That box is big. Cool to see though. They must be just sick of Ultraman over here, to be honest. And Super Sentai. Microman. Some nice figures. Not for me though. Going down. Tell you what guys, I'm absolutely knackered. I've been out since 7 o'clock this morning. It's nearly like 5. It's not been the flea market was really good, but since then it's not been a very successful hunt. I'm thinking that I might knock the 4th one on the head. Got Dreamcast in here, Pokemon. I'm not sure how that compares, to be honest with you. We've even got some Mega Drive games up there. It's the first time I've seen many Mega Drive games, to be honest with you. Loads of Saturn, Neo Geo, Game Boy Advance. Yeah, damn. All them colours. Like no Godzilla. And no Ultraman. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the hotel room. Wow, what a day. As in, what a day for my legs. Oh my god. 12 hours I was out today. 12 hours. It was a lot. I think I mentioned it on previous videos. This day has been split into 2 videos. So the flea market, and obviously me going around some super bizarre book offs again. And yeah, it was hectic for my body. I haven't got the best body, and I'm not the fittest either when it comes to things like this. So I really do struggle, like pain wise and that. I've got arthritis in my joints as well, that probably don't help. But it was a lovely day today, as in the weather was really nice. Sun was out, considering the last 2 days it had been pissing it down, and then all of a sudden today it was like a different world. So I got to the flea market quite early. I think I mentioned it in the video, sort of around 8 o'clock. Last time we went there, we got there about 9:30. So when I got there this morning, there was not that many vendors set up. There's a lot of buyers buying. Was a little bit tough at first walking around. And I see one guy, he had some kaijus, and I asked him how much, and I think they were just a little bit too much for what they were. At a flea market anyway, certainly. And as I carried on walking around, I see this other guy, Japanese guy, was getting mobbed. He had all different toys and odds and sods, and there was a big box of kaiju, and a guy was putting loads of them out, and as the price going back and forth, he was putting some back, but as he was pulling some out, I was pulling some out as well. Now, I've already mentioned it, and I'll mention it again, that what I'm buying here is for myself. There's no... I could have picked up all them kaijus if I wanted in that box, but they wasn't that cheap. He was asking 1,500 yen on most of them, which is, you know, about 7-8 quid. It's not huge amounts of money. However, a lot of them are quite common. I've got quite a few of them in stock, so, and I've got most of them in my collection, so it didn't make sense for me. And the ones I did pick up off of him were ones that I don't have and that I needed. Now, 3 of them he was asking 1,500 yen, one of them he was asking 4,000 yen, which is a lot, but it's an unusual one, and it's got his tag as well. Excuse me, I've just had my my dinner from 7-Eleven, the convenience store dinner, and it was absolutely lovely. Yeah, I've not got none of these. So in total, it was meant to come to 8,500 yen. I said, will you take out 8,000? He said, yeah. So about 40 quid. So really it works out about a tenner each, which ain't bad. Ain't bad at all, because most of these are, well, I know this one I'm going to show you first. I'm not sure what he goes for, because they've reissued him recently, but this is Mega Gearus, and this is the 2000 version. Not a common Bandai figure, Godzilla Bandai figure. I'd say he's probably between 30 and 40 quid, that one, I reckon. Not 100% sure, but I reckon he's probably between 30 and 40 quid. I got 1999 Gamera from the Heisei era, one that I don't have. He's a bit rough on the back, you can see he's well played with, but again, he usually goes for sort of 20-25 quid. This one's really cool, Auger. So again, not one that I've got, from 1999, in quite nice condition. When I looked on eBay this morning, they were up for sort of abroad for between 50 and 60 quid, and I looked recently at sold in the UK, and one had sold for £45 plus postage, which I believe was from Kaiju McCartney. So yeah, really pleased with that. And then last but not least was Noronga from Ultraman from 1998. It's got its tag, but it's a clear... I see this in Mandarake the other day, and to be honest with you, I think it was about 4,000 yen in Mandarake as well, but I don't think it had its tag. I'm not 100% sure, but I just thought it was cool, and you know, how can you not like a clear coloured kaiju with a bit of pink and a bit of blue? I was also getting a bit hung up on the fact that I had my boot sale head on, and it was like there was so much rush going on, and I was thinking, I don't want to miss out here. So effectively, I've paid a tenner a figure, and I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. There's 40 quid. The reality is there's over £100 worth of toys there. So even though they're not flea market prices, as in paying one or £2, they're still really good finds. Now the person who was buying the other kaijus, he cleaned up all the Godzillas. It was the guy who had the Megalon and Mothra on his stall that I was at earlier, who I said I felt was a bit overpriced, and he put them straight on his stall. Now look, us in the UK and in America as well, we know what it's like. You see it happen a lot. I was selling at a boot sale 2 weeks ago. I sold a skateboard to some guy for £2, and my mate told me that he put it straight on his stall, and it's just like, as long as I got what I want, I don't really care. So that is the name of the game. I do believe this guy is targeting Westerners, because he was buying all the Godzillas, and Godzilla's hugely popular in Japan obviously, but it's become hugely popular worldwide because of the new movies. And obviously you got Godzilla versus Kong, Rise of the Empire, I can't think, or whatever it's called, the new one that's coming out next month. So Godzilla is getting bigger and bigger, so it doesn't surprise me. So yeah, really pleased with them three. He did also throw in I've left it over there because I don't want to bring it on camera, a 1998 Godzilla, baby Godzilla from the whatever that movie you want to talk about in 1998. It wasn't Godzilla anyway. So yeah, that's over there. I won't keep that. That'll end up in my £5 bin or something. Pick this up. This was 1,000 yen, so just about a fiver. Just a little money bank. I'm not sure if these might be Ban Presto, I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, little Ultraman money bank. I have seen them before, but like online and stuff, but see one in the wild and it's a fiver, I thought I'd just grab it. And then my last find of the day was, I feel like I paid a bit too much for this, but then it's like, you're in Japan and you ain't gonna see this stuff in the UK, so shut up and get on with it. He wanted 2,600 yen, which is about 15 quid. I said, would you take 2,000? He said no. The lowest you go was 2,400, so that's like, I don't know, 1350 or something. This is a Marasan mini Mirrorman figure. I do not have a Mirrorman figure. I've got a bootleg, big one, like this big, in a packet, and I've also got the tin Marmot version that I picked up at Sandown last year. But this is my first sort of proper figure, so yeah, really happy with that. I had a little look online. I wanted to see what the going rate was. It's no good looking on eBay because a lot of this sort of stuff don't pop up on eBay, especially the UK. But Mandarake had one in stock and it was 2,500 yen, so I guess that's kind of like the going rate for one of these. Not too sure how old they are. I think they're fairly modernish, as in the last few years. They may be a little bit older, but yeah, really pleased with that. So that's the flea market finds. Now look, you would have seen previous videos from 2 days ago when I was here in Japan that the super bizarre book offs are not reaping the rewards like they were last year, and there's going to be a couple of reasons for that. One is I'm a lot more pickier, and I do mention it, I think, when I'm walking around one of the book offs. I'm a hell of a lot more pickier. Last year I was like a kid in a candy shop and I was just buying everything, and that included common Ultraman figures, and I have got them in abundance now. Like, I've got hundreds of them because I can get them, I can source them, and now it's like I don't even look at them, I don't really even think about them, because I know I can just get them, and I can get them in massive bulk loads. So yeah, the book offs, the super bizarre book offs. I went to 3 today. I was meant to go to 4. I went out of Tokyo. I went to Chiba. I went to the furthest one, and then I worked my way back. By the time I got to the 3rd one, I found a couple of little bits, but I was a bit disheartened. But not disheartened to the point where I was getting the ump or anything.
like my legs are just killing me. I've been out for 12 hours. To add to my day, I ended up getting the train to the wrong station. I stayed on the tube on the tube thing for too long, the rail for too long, and then I had to get an Uber, which cost me 15 quid. So that was a bit of a pain in the arse, and I didn't end up getting indoors till 7:30. Well, I left the hotel this morning at 7:15. So yeah, I've been out for 12 hours. So it's quite a long day to be doing, and there's a lot of walking, a lot of trains. I went out far, like it's an hour and a half from here on the trains. To the city, to the province of Chiba, so it's past Tokyo. It's technically where Disneyland comes under, but it's well past Disneyland as well. I went to the furthest one and I started working my way back. The first one was really poor, really poor, and really pricey. I was quite surprised. They had some modern Godzilla figures in there for like 5, 6, 7,000 yen. That's like 35 pound, and I'm thinking, these were in the Godzilla store. They probably still are in the Godzilla store. I'm due to be going there at some point within the next week before I go home. So yeah, it was a little bit disappointing. The first one was not good at all. The second one wasn't much better, and I was about to walk out, and then I found this. Only reason being, it was sort of at the sides, round the back of like some toys. When I started to have a proper look. Really pleased with this. I paid 3,000 yen, I think it was, including tax. So probably about, what's that, about 17 quid or something. I think this is late 90s. That's a Godzilla model kit. I just love the artwork on these. I've got loads of model kits. I've got Gappa and Gamera and Gauss. I've got Pegula. I've got a few Ultraman kaijus. I just like them. I just think they're really cool. I've got no intentions, like I say, of putting the models together. So that was a really nice find, considering the book offs have been a little bit missed for me. I was really pleased with that. And then the last one, it was not working out for me either. Now, the unfortunate thing is that what I found now, I didn't get on film. My battery was dying, and at the end of the video, I did say that I was planning to go Akihabara, but that I couldn't do that because by the time I got home it was 7:30, and all the mandarakes and everything shot at 8 o'clock, so it never happened. And I turned the camera off and I put it in my bag, and I sat down for a little while, and then I was walking around and they had this sale section with loads of Disney VHS, loads. It was just all Disney movies and a couple of random animes that I'd never even heard of, and then they had the same on the other side. So I thought, oh, I wonder if there's any half decent movies. There was, I can't believe one of these that I found. I was really shocked. I found 2 movies on VHS, and yeah, really cool finds. I did say when I was coming here, laser discs weren't out of the question. There was a Godzilla laser disc, but I didn't buy it because all the other laser discs were 200 yen, 100 yen, 200 yen. They wanted 1,500 yen for Godzilla, and it was a really cool cover, and it's one that I ain't got. I've got about 30 Godzilla laser discs, but it was one I didn't have. I said, I ain't paying that. That will pop up at some point when I buy loads of laser discs. So so yeah, one that I found, I really like the artwork on it. As you can see, it's like been painted. This one was only 500 yen, and yeah, this one is Stand By Me, which is a great 80s movie, one of my favourite movies of the 80s. Yeah, I just thought, you know what, for a couple of quid, I'm just going to grab it, and it's just like, just having the Japanese writing on it just looks so much cooler. But that's not the best one. I actually found that second. This I found first, and yeah, I couldn't. I was really shocked to find this, to be honest with you. Now, I looked online, and there's one on eBay at the minute, and it's in America, I think, and it's up for £80 odd, might be about $100. It's got loads of 16 odd watches on it. Whether it's worth that or not, I don't know, but I've got the laser disc of this, and I've got the action figure, and it's a great film. And I watched it recently. I watched it about a month ago, It was Christmas Eve, I think I watched it. I watched like 5 films on Christmas Eve, and this was one of them. Roddy Piper, They Live, Japanese, VHS, a little bit more, 1300 yen, which again though is pennies really when you think about things like this. Just a really cool VHS to have, and that was it, literally from the book offs, the 3 book offs that I went, I found the 2 VHS and the model kit. There were some other little bits and pieces. I am done about some Ultraman stuff, and there was a Mothra, and I just like, I don't want it to get to a point where like you're not finding nothing, so you're just buying for the sake of it. I don't want to do that, because you just end up in a position where you're effectively hoarding. Even with the flea market, you know, I bought 4 kaijus that I don't have. I specifically pulled them out. There was loads in there. There was Rodan, Anguirus, King Ghidorah, but I've got them all. I've got other versions of them. This guy, Mirror Man, obviously I ain't got. Ultraman has been the theme of a lot of what I've been buying recently. I think, although there's no limit to what I can get, I'm still very cautious, and I won't just go blowing money on stuff for the sake of it. It has to be right for me. It's got to be right for my collection, and sometimes it's about quality over quantity for most of the time, to be honest with you. And I think so far the trip's been a quality over quantity kind of trip. Yeah, really pleased, really pleased. I think the VHS was probably, although everything's really cool, I think They Live on VHS was a really good find. Yeah, I'm happy. I want to try and get to some hard offs, because hard offs is where you'll find laser discs and VHS, I think, as well. I'd like to get some kaiju movies on VHS, like Japanese kaiju movies with obviously Japanese writing on them. I've got no intentions of watching them. These are collectible items that are going to go into the collection. There were some cool laser discs there as well, and I was tempted to pick them up, and I was like, nah. They had Enemy Mine, Adam's Family, a couple of others, but I was just like, nah, it's not really for me. I'm looking for the Guyver. It's really expensive, but it's the sort of thing that could probably turn up at a hard off or a book off for 500 yen. Online it's expensive, like to the Western world. The Guyver is expensive, but I'd like to get that. Well, I think both Guyvers are available on Laserdisc. So yeah, guys, long day. I'm gonna go have a nice long bath now. I've got Terminator Genesis on in the background. I'm gonna have a bath, get ready for tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I think I'm gonna go to 2 Super Bizarre book offs, way out again. Today I went east, tomorrow I'm thinking of going west, and then coming back into Tokyo, and I might go to like maybe Shinjuku or Shibuya. I'm not sure yet. I'm squeezing quite a lot into my days at the minute. When you're doing 12-hour days, you can squeeze quite a lot in, and I've obviously got a list and an inventory of what I'm doing, and it's working at the minute. I'm getting most of the things done in the order that I want to do them. A couple of things I missed today, like obviously I didn't go to that 4th book off, but I don't know, I'm gonna have a little think. I might have a break from the book offs tomorrow and do it Monday, and maybe just go into the city, go to Shinjuku or Akihabara or Shibuya, or even Ikebukuro I might go to, and hit up some of the Mandarin arcades and see what's going down, because my eyes are a bit blurred from all the stuff that they do book offs. Not just gaming and toys, there's all the purses and bags and clothing. There's vintage clothing is just everywhere. The flea market was swamped in it today. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, guys, I hope you liked the video. I know it's a bit long, sorry, my outro's like over 20 minutes, but really enjoying putting them together. Hopefully they edit alright when I get back to London and get them all sorted. So guys, until the next video, enjoy, and I'll see you then.